Tekken is finally here on mobile, the fighting game that has inspired untold numbers of thrown controllers for over 25 years. Tekken is Bandai Namco's long-awaited foray into mobile. The Tekken franchise has been one long loved by fighting gamers everywhere. The combination of insane, ridiculous characters with monstrously flamboyant, never-endingly colourful attacks has bedazzled teenagers for almost 25 years. Tekken for mobile has always seemed like an obvious move, but Bandai Namco has, for some reason, been wary of this new market. Whether it be for fear of a different audience from consoles, or for the risks inherent in trying to adapt a console game to mobile, nobody's sure. Luckily, the fear concerning the adaptation of controls is entirely unfounded. The movement is smooth, combat feels slick, and famous use of combinations for the utter destruction of your enemy is, well, very beautiful. Tekken is a fighting game, thus it's all about obliterating your enemy through a great deal of punches and kicks. The frequent smashing of your controller in your mum's basement for the total defeat of your friend turned opponent is something you will not miss with Tekken Mobile. Instead of smashing your controller until it cracks, however, you'll instead smudge your fingers aggressively against your screen in a fervent attempt to win. To replace the very buttons on a console controller, you predictably tap on the screen to make your character beat the living daylights out of their opponent. To complement the standard punches and blocks, you gain access to a medley of special moves to combo together, allowing you to break your enemy's blocks and overpower their defenses. Alongside that, these combos allow you to get huge amounts of damage in your fight. You need combos to get anywhere. The progression through the levels of Tekken is characteristic of the series, with lots of slowly mounting fights, all with their own twists and little challenges. Some enemies have access to their own moves or unique combos, forcing you to need to beat them to acquire the lovely talents. The only weirdness that somewhat remains odd in Tekken is the name changes from the standard forms, offering a weird variety of new monikers and strange additions that make a new player feel overwhelmed and an old player feel wronged and disturbed in a way they can't quite describe. When considering any kind of fighting game, what really matters is how fluid the combat feels. Is it enjoyable, easy to grasp, and intuitive all at the same time? Tekken Mobile manages to keep the player smashing like mad, desperate to beat their enemy in a bid for supremacy. It's flashy, fun, and a little bit silly, just like the classic Tekken games you're used to. You'll punch, kick, block, and combo, all the way to throwing your phone across the room in frustration. What could be better?